Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and this is going to be second video in the course of Fax Server Fundamental. Okay, and this is all about open text RightFax. In this, we will learn a couple of things. The very first thing is Fax Server components, because it is a setup of multiple components and they work together to make a successful functional platform for faxing. Okay, so what are the components and what are the plannings we have to go through before a successful implementation of fax server? So I'm just going through all those things. I hope this will be informative, and let's talk about the very first thing is planning for fax servers. Okay guys, so a firm, let me take a highlighter. A firm understanding you a firm understanding of your organization need is critical. Okay, so guys, the meaning is very simple. What is the requirement for of your organization or of your organization? Okay, what is required, and determination of that particular requirement is very critical. And yes, it is also important in fax server integration or fax server planning. So the same thing is here. You can see a firm understanding of your organization needs is critical in determining what fax server integration and licensing options will best suit your organization. So what are the requirement and what are the options which can complete your requirement or which can fulfill your requirement? Okay, and the determination of that fact is very critical. So apart from there, you can see contents of this section. So if we talk about what are the uh, content or components which is critical to determine or in the determining process for the fax server integration and licensing. So you can see the very first one is, or you can see like in planning, if you are planning for a fax server, what are the key determinations or key factors you have to uh, look for? So the very first one is fax server components. Okay, inside that the very first one is licensing. You have to think about licensing, and what is the requirement, what sort of licenses you have to purchase. Okay, the next one is channels, and the third one is image directory, fourth one is SQL server, fifth one is server services, sixth one is fax boards. So these are the common component, okay, or content. So we will learn about all these contents one by one. Okay, and even if you are not a person who makes the final decision, so if you are not a person who is making final decision in your organization, it is important to understand the different integrations that are available. So these are all integration parts, you can say, or part of integration. So each and everything is required to make a successful integration and successful fax server platform. So we will understand each and everything later on one by one. Okay guys, I hope this is very clear, very simple. We have to plan something. Okay, what is going to happen, what is the requirement, and how we can achieve that requirement. So planning for fax server, which includes multiple components or multiple contents. So let's see what are these things. Okay, one by one, little bit basic information. So if we talk about fax server components, what we have understood so far, planning for fax servers. So if you are planning for fax servers, you have to plan all these things, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 things. And apart from this, yes, you need to have IT guys also, IT engineers also, server engineers also. So that is the secondary part, but before that, even if you are an IT guy, you have to plan all those things. Okay guys, now let's talk about, we'll discuss about fax server components. So guys, there are important factors that must be considered when implementing a fax server. Yes, there are lots of, or there are multiple important factors you have to consider when you are implementing a fax server. So ask yourself and determine the answers to the following questions. So the very first one is, yes, the very first component is, or factor is, licensing. What does it mean actually? So what fax server license is required for your organization? The very first question is, okay guys, let me show you. For example, I have one virtual machine and I deployed uh, one fax, okay, fax server. So that is for my this thing, lab purpose. So if you go to uh, RightFax, okay, I will show you how to install, how to set up later on. So the already installed I'm showing you just for reference. So you can see here I just went to RightFax and I came to license utilities. So guys, if I expand this, this is I'm using evaluation version. Okay, you can see this one license type, but if you are using for production, then you need to go for genuine license. Okay, so you can see here status of features. Okay, product features you can see here, and this is the product summary, this is license summary, and you can see these licenses are activated. Status you can see feature, value, and description. So if you go to this activated, it is telling you binary file transfer, value is true and it is activated, you can see here. So it prevents binary file transfer. This is the role of or description of this particular feature. So similarly you can see lots of things. Okay, you can see this one activated. What is this? This is RightFax EDC, and true, it is activated, RightFax EDC. So everything is activated as of now here. So it depends on your organization, and you can see even this RightFax XML generator. This is important for EDC. So later on I will talk about all those things, and I just want to show what is the meaning of license. So you have to purchase license as per the requirement. You should not purchase unnecessary license. So that is all about, you should have clear idea. Okay guys, the next component is channels. So what is our known or projected fax volume? Okay guys, so you should plan, once again you should talk with the team and business what should be the volume or projected volume for faxes. Both, it can be either incoming or outgoing, and both. So according to that you can plan how many channels are required to support it. Okay, so this is the second factor. So what is channel? Let me show you here only. So this is available on RightFax Enterprise Fax Manager. So for this you have to go to uh, Enterprise RightFax Manager. Okay, so you can see this. Only one server I have installed as of now. So for this we need to go to services are stopped. So let me just start all services. So guys, if you see one more thing I will show you here, fax util. So you can understand properly, you will not have any confusion what is channel actually, why it is required. To send and receive every fax we need a channel. Okay, so first of all I will show you here. So guys, this is my server win1. Okay, and you can see here I clicked on this and I can see here this channel column. Okay, channel column, and this one is operation column, this one is routing code, this one is phone number, this is user ID. So these are the channels I have enabled on this server so that I can send and receive faxes. Okay, main purpose of channel is to send and receive faxes. So we have to configure this either to receive only or to send only, or you can even configure uh, reserved. Okay, so as of now you can see here B is the status. Okay, so it is for both sending and receiving. So this we can configure this from this docs transport module. Okay, so I'm just showing you here basic thing. we need to go later on. I will discuss in length. So these are the channel. I can increase and decrease on this server. So as of now I have taken 8 channels. Okay, and this is the property of this channel. You can see both I have configured here. So it can receive and send, it can dial also, answer all also, and multiple options we have. So as per the requirement we can configure it. I hope this is very clear. Now I will show you whether it is correct or not, whatever I am talking to you guys. So I showed you there are 8 channels available on this server, and I sent one fax. Okay, this is outgoing fax. So some error is there. So let me open this one, which is sent successfully. Okay, status. So it will show you which channel was used here. Okay, which channel was used, and let me show you here. So here you can see, guys, it is telling you in this, you can see the highlighted one. Okay, and here you can see channel used 3 on server win1. So this is the role of channels. So what are the number of faxes your organization will be sending and receiving? According to that you need to project. Okay, you need to purchase channels. Okay guys, and how many channels are required to support it, what is the requirement. The next one is image directory. So guys, how much disk space is required to store the documents or document images, because every fax will be stored in the form of image. Okay, so let me show you. For example, if this is a fax, it will be stored in the form of image somewhere, and you can find that location. You can configure, you can define uh, as per the organization and your team planning. So you can see here, this is data sharing. Okay, I just went to data share. So you can see this, it will create one image folder. Okay, so here it will be saving, or some other location, or if you have any integration like EDC and all, so it will have one separate location, and there all the faxes will be storing. So if you want these are the default location, you can configure from here, select this one. Or if you want any share drive, you can configure from here, share these path with the I mean this is the location, this will be your location. Okay, shared location. So if you want to store on the local server, so in C drive you will have a path, and if you go to C drive here, you can see all the available directories. So how much space you required for that, that is also part of your discussion. Okay, or planning, because uh, every uh, fax will consume space. Okay, so let's see image. This is the folder of image. So as of now image folder is here. Okay, and these are the some examples I'm showing you. Let's see 00. So you can see here. Okay guys, so like this you have to create certain locations. Okay, boards, or you can use boardless solution also. PRI kind of line you can take. So you look at the your business requirement, what is required. As per that you can connection to your organization. If a fax board is required, what type of board is required, and is there space in the server changes to support it. So that is also a problem and consideration you need to work on. And the meaning of this one, let me show you here. Here only. So if we go to this, and yes, doc transport server only. So configure this. You can see here, you can add a couple of things. Okay, like add doc transport. Okay, so you can see here multiple things. These are the some board. Okay, name of the board. If you want to, you can use it, and if you want to use boardless solution, that is also available. So as of now I'm not going in depth here. Okay, I'm just giving you basic idea. So you have to understand what is the requirement and go according to that. So at the same time you have to look whether your server has your server is capable to install those cards or not, PCI slots are available or not. So that is also one lookout you have to go through. And simple, for example, you purchase one card, okay, this is the slot and this is your card. And this is just showing you example, guys. Okay, so this slot should be there just like RAM and other thing. Then only you can connect it and your connection will be coming to that particular port, just like additional LAN card or kind of thing. So that is also you have to look for. Okay, and the next one is fax server services. So guys, after, are there enough system resources to run the fax server services under a heavy faxing load, or do you need an additional servers? So guys, for example, what does it mean? So let me show you server once again. So these are the services. Okay, so these are the services. You can see RightFax stock transport module, RightFax server module, RightFax database module. So these are the server. You have to look at the capacity of your server. Okay, hardware server, that is what I'm talking about. Physical server, what is the configuration, like how many RAM, how many uh, space, and how many GB space is there in hard disk, and how strong that hardware is. Or strong means how capable is. Okay, capability is more important, not strength. So whether it is capable to handle all the services load, because every server has particular role, okay, specific role. For example, this database, this will contain this feature will contain, or this service will take care of SQL, okay, SQL server and all. And this will be taking care of sending and receiving faxes. So you have to look what is the capacity of your server. So you can go and check how many RAM is in, how many GB RAM is there, and this and all. So if you feel like this server is not capable to handle all the operations, you can install separately RightFax server on uh, separate server. You can install web server, okay, on separate, okay, and you can install application on separate server. So that is also a part of planning, okay, and it is also called fax server services. So you can have three servers, separate server, for one for doc transport server, okay, doc transport, one for app, okay, and the next one for uh, you can say SQL. Similarly, you can planning as per the capacity of the organization and the requirement. The next one is SQL server. Where will the database be stored? So again, SQL server is very important component, because whatever faxes are coming, whatever entries you are making, it will be stored on SQL server. You can configure where to store, but SQL server will be backbone for this entire setup or implementation. So you need to think about where you should install SQL server also. So plan, I will discuss in some, next video how you can plan for that. Okay guys, I will give you basic demo, and this is what I just wanted to discuss in this video. I hope this is informative. This will give you clear idea of what you need to follow, and I will meet you in next video. Next video we will understand about planning for licensing, okay, in detail, step by step, how you can plan, okay, and this is going to be discussed in next video. So guys, be with channel, no force. If you wish, if you feel good, if you feel you're learning something, then only you do it, else no force. So I'll meet you next video. Till then, bye bye.